Whew. Ah, wow, why is this side so much more dry and fluffy than this one? You know, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Today is the day I've been waiting for quite some time now. I am finally getting my hair cut. And by cut, I mean trimmed and shapen, because I'm not cutting this off, not a lot of it. I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice some length for the shape I want, but thank God I finally found somebody. My goal was really to find someone of color. No offense to the people, not colored people. I just wanted someone who had what I have and the experience to deal with it. I'm gonna go see a lady who specializes in curls, a nice black lady who specializes in different types of curls and hair textures and knows how to treat it. Her name is Justice Riviera. I'm taking a decent drive to go find her, but it's hopefully worth it. We're gonna find out. She's gonna do a DevaCut on me, but she doesn't like first-time people to just go in and do the DevaCut. She makes all her first-time clients do the whole curl rejuvenation retreat thing so she can get to know you and talk to you about your goals, the shape, what do you want out of your hair. So I'm gonna go do that, and it better be worth it for this price. So this is how I'm looking. I detangled my hair yesterday just with some water and some detangler just so I could manage it today before I left. As you can see, there are certain parts that are just a little scraggly. My hair is very uneven, especially in the back. I'm tired of it being this uneven, guys. There's always these floaty pieces down at the bottom. Whew. Yes, it's long, but I need some evenness. And maybe start controlling a little more of what's coming down in front of my face. Whew. Hopefully today's gonna be a good day. Hey guys, I just pulled up to Image Studios, and I've never vlogged in a parking lot before, and there's a guy over there just staring at me, thinking, I'm sure you can see the camera on the dashboard, like I'm not talking to myself, obviously. But I'm about to get in here. Hopefully she lets me vlog. I'm gonna get something. I'll ask her before I start. But hopefully she lets me vlog. And this haircut is finally happening. So I'm here early, like she's not even in her studio yet. It's gonna be real awkward because I'm just like sitting in front of the door like a weirdo by myself. There are people around. It's a nice place. But yeah, it's just awkward, and I'm hoping she shows up any minute now so I can stop vlogging in the lobby.
Cut the majority of the shaping on your hair while it's dry, of course. After that, we'll go to the bowl, have a little fun over there, and then when it's all hydrated and defined, take a peek, make sure everything is still blended, nothing needs to be picked up, and then you're all set.
It's so much better.
Crazy. You often don't see it until after you look at it another way. It's like, wow.
I was so excited when I had first figured out that I could go to somebody who could just trim it and me not have to feel paranoid in my seat the whole time.
Right. Trying to jump up out of the seat the whole time.
Because last time I asked someone to trim my hair, they tried to I could see that they were gonna attempt to take way more off, and I was like, so no, we're not going to stay here.
Did you just get up out the chair?
Yes.
Oh. So much better.
Yes, so much better.
Look at that. Look at that. All right, we're going to start here. And then after we get it hydrated, we'll take another peek.
Everything.
So water is the key. Right? So I like to get the hair nice and wet. Try to get as much product and tangles out as I can just with the water. Yeah, these guys that are a little straighter, I would just kind of single them out when you're styling, you know what I mean? And just give them a little scrunch after you run your fingers through, just to kind of encourage them to bump up a little bit so they don't just hang down there. They are looser, you know what I mean? But they're still curly, they're not straight. So I wouldn't scrunch everything because then everything's going to lift up where these tighter curls are. I'll kind of let them just hang and settle into them.
Got you. Yep. Okay, well, just I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yep. Just scrunch the loose ones. Looser section.
So the party in the back, we're gonna scrunch more.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Separate it out though. I would like, put the hair up like I'm doing and just kind of make sure you gotta separate them to get some separation between them so that when you do scrunch them, they'll bounce up and be more curly.
Wonder if my camera can pick up that squishy sound. I like that sound.
Squishy? Let's try. And that's how you know you got some good hydration in the hair, got enough water, because your hair likes a lot of water. So I would, as I'm putting my products in, add the product into my hair and add a little bit more water and then work it in. And I would definitely make sure you address this little middle section here by itself. Will be hydrated in there.
Okay.
Just apply curl control cream I'm using for Genesis. You just said you like how creams normally work out for you, so. Try to meet people where they are with their routine as much as possible. Unless they're doing something totally crazy, and I gotta say,
Well, with my
hey, don't do that.
with the blatant curl type separation, I always tried to put more cream in, especially in that section you're holding, that top back.
Yeah.
But because that area dries out the fastest.
Yeah. Not only more cream, more water.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want to keep it very wet as you're applying your cream. So even after you know, if your hair is not wet before you put the cream on, you can go back and just kind of spray that section really well, because the water is really going to help the cream to penetrate the hair a little better and control it. Otherwise, it's just kind of sitting on top, creating more texture, so it's going to dry puffy all the time. So, lots of water. I'll finish it up in the freezer. I'm not going to take any water out because your hair is a little dehydrated, so I think it wants to keep the water for a while. So, if you're air drying, typically, you know, put your product in and let it just soak up and let it hang out and dry. Of course, you don't want to fluff it or try to style it too much while it's still wet, because then it's going to get frizzy and lose its curl definition. But, you know, for that purpose, we're going to sit under the dryer so everything has a chance to dry and set in. Spray with just a little bit of leave-in conditioner, because I'm putting you under some heat to give us just a little protection on top. So, Delana came in dehydrated. The shape had a lot of different weights that were not evenly distributed, a lot of separation between the layers. So we took in and hydrated it, pulled up the length from the bottom just to kind of balance up the separation between the layers that she had there, and just made everything more blended. So now it's more symmetrical, softer layers, everything will grow in, you know, and keep a nice shape as it's growing in. And of course we just clarified, hydrated, put a nice mask on, and styled her with the Quiet Calm Curl Control Cream. And use mostly Innocence organic beauty products after to clarify with the Malibu. So yeah, and that's what we have now. Nice, happy, hydrated curls, better shape, balanced out some of them sections where the curls were a little bit looser and hangier. And I'm pleased with how it turned out. It looks great. And the curls on these products, of course, I have to sanitize now. But yeah.
It turns out the patches that I considered rough patches were like that because I did not apply enough moisture. And I got all those loose curls at the bottom that you guys are used to seeing gone. Now I have a shape, and I'm gonna grow it back out in a couple months. It'll be right back out here, and everything will be all good. I'm so excited to finally have the haircut in a shape going. Yes, it seems much shorter than it was, but my ends were terrible. Certain sections of my hair was dry. This is a good thing. It will grow back. I'm not tripping. And don't let stylists keep telling y'all curly people that you need to straighten your hair to get a trim, because you do not. I have two blatantly different textures, and them straightening my hair and trimming it straight is how I got to that ridiculous unevenness that I've had all this time. Cutting it straight leads you to believe that you got all your ends, but you didn't, and you don't know how it's going to look when it's curly. So thank God DevaCut exists, because I needed it. And it's not going to be short for that long anyway. This is great. Oh, thank you. Especially this back, guys. Look at that again. She gave me a couple tips on how to fix some of my problems. The loose curls in the back, I should scrunch them more opposed to scrunching my whole head, because this section of my hair is going to be one way and then this section is going to be another way, and I have to scrunch it to make everything come together. And I also have to apply more water opposed to just more product to this rough area in the back, usually this area here. She went through my layers, and my layers were all over the place because of bad trimming and damage, so I'm extremely happy. I'm going to link her website below. She's really nice. I liked her, and I will be going to see her in 3 to 4 months.